Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Cliff House, Luna pleads with her pater not to make her walk down. Steffy says it's called consequences. Luna has no bone. Differently. Please, Duet, let her do this. Duet, let Steffy shut me out of your life. In an apartment, Luna paces and smothers, Steffy, Steffy, Steffy. She vows to knock her down and get relief of her formerly and for all. She flashes to defying Steffy at the precipice house and covenanting she'll not allow her to take down the chance to get to know her father. A knock comes at the door and Luna lets a man into the apartment. She asks, "Do you have it?" She pulls out an envelope of plutocrat. He hands over a gun. Luna fondles it and thinks about getting relief of Steffy formerly and for all. Finn tells Luna this isn't because of Steffy, it's because of her and who she is. Luna's sure he'd be suitable to love her as a father if his woman would just allow it. She pleads for the both of them to give her a chance, however, she doesn't know what she might do, if not. Luna wails that she's been cut off by everyone differently. She allowed her grandmother could help her, but she's turned her back on her too. Finn frowns, "Your grandmother?" They realize she's not talking about Lee. Steffy gasps, "Oh my god. Sheila." Luna says she told her to leave. She pleads again for a chance to prove herself. She needs to be embraced and included, loved by her father. "I need you, pater." Finn says if he'd been there since her birth, he'd have tutored her the difference between need and want. It makes him sad to suppose of the connection they could have had, but that's insolvable now. There's no coming back from what she did to his woman. "You'll no way have a place in our lives." No way. At Deacon's place, he hopes Sheila running into Luna was an accident. She admits it wasn't. She encouraged her since she wanted to get to know her granddaughter. She pleads with him not to be angry. Cleric is worried she promised to have nothing to do with Luna. Sheila took pity on her, indeed her own mama abandoned her. Deacon exclaims, "We know why." Sheila acknowledges this and tells Deacon she's upset that not incontinently transferring Luna down was a huge mistake. Cleric asks what happened. Sheila stammers, "Nothing, not yet." She's tried to help her and show her that redemption is possible. But Luna is so fixated on Will Spencer. Deacon worries she'll start causing him trouble. Sheila's more concerned about another man in her life. She's tried to help but it's not doing any good. Luna's hung up with her relationship with Finn. She thinks they can both have a relationship with him if Steffy were out of the way. Cleric panics, "My god. She's hanging Steffy again." He wonders if they should call the Bobbies. Sheila says no. She told her to leave, but she's concerned that she's fixated on her relationship with Finn. She can relate to that. Sheila hates to say this about her own granddaughter, but she's in a dark place and is trying to bait her by on with her. She truly believes they can have a relationship with Finn if Steffy's out of the picture. Deacon worries that she's not indeed trying to hide it. She wants to kill Steffy. In Forrester's design office, Will tells Electra he has had another communication from Luna since she brazened her. They're canoodling when Ridge comes by and calls them out for making out at work. His lip tricks up as he notes, "Business as usual around then, huh?" He teases that it's good for morale and does it himself. Talk turns to Electra getting to know Steffy and the kiddies better. Ridge also knows Electra had a run heft with Luna. Ridge likes Electra's fearlessness, she reminds him of Steffy. But having said that, Will interrupts, "Be careful who you're tenacious with." Ridge says that's right. Luna is dangerous. Will sees no reason for any of them to interact with her. Ridge warns she and her crazy grandmother are connected to their family, like it or not, and will be for the rest of their lives. They go over Luna being back on the road because of Will's old man. Electra tells Ridge that Sheila came to her defense when she tangled with Luna. Ridge warns they're both crazy and changeable before leaving the office. Will embraces Electra and hopes she'll take what Ridge said to heart. Luna is dangerous and she needs to stay down from her. He goes for a kiss, and she teases him about office PDA. He says it's insolvable at their age. She tells him to try harder. At the precipice house, Luna pleads with Finn that he can't ignore that they're meat and blood. Finn says that doesn't abolish what she did. She committed crimes against his woman. Luna's not asking him to choose between them, but Steffy is. Finn hollers that Steffy isn't keeping them piecemeal. This is his decision. Luna doesn't believe it. This is all Steffy. Fed up, Steffy says that's it, she needs to get out. Finn tells her she needs to go. He agrees with Sheila that Luna has to leave Los Angeles. Steffy tells her to get out and no way show her face there again. Luna walks to the door and turns back to tail. I'll be back, Steffy. Finn hugs his woman. And they do'n't hear her. Steffy tells Finn she's not hysterical of Luna, who has to know that trying to hurt her or the kiddies wouldn't help her beget. She sensations that she's just like Sheila. Finn says Sheila ultimately got the point and Luna will too. Steffy appreciates him standing up for her and their family. They embrace. The CEO's office at Forrester Creations. Brooke is having a discussion with Carter. You and Hope planned an achievement, she points out again. Brooke, I no way wanted any of this to be, he shoots back. Carter really didn't. He wanted the Forresters to treat the Logans and himself fairly, and when he felt they would indeed try, that's when he came up with this plan. Brooke is between a gemstone and a hard place with fidelity to her son and to the man she loves, Ridge. Over at Bill's manse, Will and his gal are having a discussion in full view of Luna, which they do'n't realize. Luna's in captivity for life, asks an incredulous Elektra. She got caught, explains Will, adding, Luna is out of our lives now. Does this mean he's also filled in the youthful Forrester on how he believed for a short time that Luna was his family? Will eavesdropping this discussion cause Luna to suppose about Bill's son any else? What's it, Penelope, asks a softerly. The good croaker. Has always been so angry when talking to her family, and now that they're meeting at Il Giardino, she seems different kinder. Maybe knowing she was wrong about her family having an affair with her hubby has made a huge difference. Why did you want to see me? Lee continues. Will what Poppy says coming ruin all the progress the two sisters have made? Because the last shot we see is Finn, who looks like his whole world has been turned upside down. Hope has been acting like she's entitled to have a job at FC ever indeed, though Hope for the future hasn't been performing well. She developed a crush on wedded Finn, and when she got tipsy at a party, she made a pass at him that ruined their fellowship, and she knew her job was on the line when Steffy issued the trouble that if she ever caught Hope trying commodity with her hubby again, she'd cancel her line and Hope would be fired. So what happens? Steffy walks in on her in a compromising position with Finn and does exactly what she said she'd do, fired her. Hope had every occasion to explain what was really going on, but because she and Carter want to keep their new relationship a secret, she didn't, yet is outraged that she lost her job. The sense of Carter's position isn't holding up that much better in my eyes. He's been intimately working for a long time on his dream to take Forrester Creations to the coming position as a global luxury brand. He participated his vision the Forresters, and also was put out when they didn't incontinently jump on board. Carter thinks this offer makes sense, but to the Forresters, it's a gratuitous fiscal threat that they aren't willing to make with the future of their company. So, with Hope frenetic for her reason and Carter frenetic for his reason, the two came up with a wild and clearly illegal plot to steal the company. They want to trick Ridge and Steffy into subscribing papers that put control of the LLC they asked Carter to draw up into his control, thereby putting them in charge of Forrester. This isn't working for me because I see a bed for Carter and Hope in this situation. Both characters are displaying quite the bloated sense of annuity. It's great to have ideas, but no master is obliged to accept them. Just as no master is obliged to give a losing division an indefinite time to turn around. Also, there's the essential asininity of their result to the situation being to commit fraud. They talk of fidelity, as if the Forresters are the bones. Being perfidious, while they bandy stealing their company from them. If they're so unhappy with how they've been treated and how Forrester is being run, why don't they start a rival company, maybe taking Zend and Katie with them? Wouldn't their success be the stylish vengeance? I'm not saying that Carter and Hope Duant have a right to feel dismissed or disrespected, but their way of handling it's over the top no matter how you slice it. Hope and Carter making a power heist could have been a lot more compelling had the story been executed with a better foundation, better motives, and maybe when the Braces' love was ent about 5 twinkles old time. Their love affair is way too new for me to buy them as a power couple prepared to take down the Forresters.